I want to start with Charles Schwab this morning. Its shares, they're higher before the bell. The reason why, so it's thanks to this upgrade from Citi, right, to buy. They said they're on an improving outlook. Citi said Schwab's price target 102, applying a 31% increase from Tuesday's close. But here's the thing. The basic thing is that Schwab's trading activity in the first quarter, they say, you know what, it's been strong. Despite market volatility, they've really been strong. They say the core business has been less exposed to all that market volatility that has really like hammered out the competition.
And what we heard from a Schwab exec just a few days ago here in studio, and we heard this from same thing from Eric Balchunas, who covers the ETF business for Bloomberg Intelligence. Retail investors are buying. They've been buying into this selling pressure. So it's been the professional selling, the retailer stepping, and they're buying the names they like, the NVIDIAs, the Teslas, the Mag 7. So we'll see how that plays out for them.
I'm looking at the drawdown here of Schwab, and it's like pretty glorious. I mean, this thing is not at cratered. So basically they're saying go long Liz Ann Saunders?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Basically.
What else do you have?
Newsmax, right? We've been talking about it the past couple of days. Shares surged more than 2,000% since its debut earlier this week. You talked about that meme stock moment, right? It gave it the market value greater than Fox Corp. It soared nearly 180% to close at $233 yesterday. But this morning, shares are taking a little bit of a turn. They're down as much as 26% before the bell. But it still made one person really rich. That is the founder, chief executive officer, Christopher Ruddy. He owns about 1/3 of the company's shares, so that's $9.1 billion in itself right there. And that actually puts him, it ranks him higher than billionaires like Bill Ackman and Mark Cuban on the Bloomberg Billionaires Index.
We'll see how long that. I mean, again, I'm looking. It's got it before yesterday's close. It has a $30 billion market capitalization. Wow.
I mean, I'm looking at the financials are sketchy on the Bloomberg because the company's just starting.
Correct.
But the answer is this is a really small company with no profit.
Right.
Am I close?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So what's your point? Market doesn't care, I don't think.
Care.
Market doesn't care. They do care about Lisa Mateo and stock movers next.
They do. Okay. Yesterday, this story broke about Hims and Hers Health, that it was set to sell Eli Lilly's weight loss drug Zepbound, right, through its telehealth platform. It previously focused on these cheaper versions that were made by compounding pharmacies. So that had shares higher yesterday, up about 5%. But this morning, we're seeing a difference. Their shares are turning down as much as 6%. There's a report out that Eli Lilly said, you know what, we have no affiliation with Hims and Hers regarding Zepbound. And they say that Zepbound can be described, quote, by any licensed healthcare professional. So now the story's starting to change a little bit. And that's why shares are starting to take a turn.
Are we seeing Ozempic and all that? Are we still seeing like signs outside in the streets of New York? Come on inside to get your Ozempic. Is it still like a rage?
That and all the commercials too.
Yeah,
They're like
the ads are all over the place. And but the thing is, Hims and Hers sells these. I'm not going to call them generics, but they're the
lower cost.
Yeah, the lower cost.
Definitely lower cost.
Yeah, and there's a term for it.
And so this would have brought Zepbound onto it, but it's not happening.
Let's do another stock right now.
One more.
Oh, one more, please.
Oh, one more, sure. Okay. Trump Media and Technology. Actually, I just pointed this out. Its shares are lower, down as much as 7%. It filed for a potential sale of as much as 8.4 million shares by the company, also as much as 134.1 million shares by selling holders.
Can you get like weight loss, these drugs, Ozempic and all? Can you get them at Costco?
You cannot get them at Costco, but I'm going to have to double check next time. I don't know.
Okay. Lisa Mateo, our Stock Movers, thank you so much. And of course, listen to our new Stock Movers podcast. You can do this, subscribe for 5-minute episodes, the biggest winners, the biggest losers in the stock market with Lisa Mateo. Listen to Stock Movers on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube podcasts as well.